First off, let me start by congratulating you for season 2.
Oh, I'm so excited. It airs very soon. Our premiere is September 20th.
So what's coming up on season 2?
Well, a lot bigger and better, right? Still the same stuff that the fans love. A lot of fun family stuff, a lot of great stuff with the dog. My character, Ellen, actually has a very sweet and intimate moment with the dog. She doesn't know it's the dog. He's in a costume where he actually gets to talk to her. But that's really sweet. We've got some, big crazy stuff and then really sweet family stuff. The kids have, Avery's got a boyfriend, Tyler's got a girlfriend. We see a lot of the characters from last season. Carl Fink comes back, Nikki comes back, Lindsay comes back. There's a lot more at the high school. So we got some teen action. And then, I still get to do crazy stuff. I take a job at a vet's office, which was really ill-advised because Ellen's not an animal person. And Ellen has Lucy the parrot from last season come into the office and swoop at her head, and Ellen gets a 6-foot python wrapped around her body.
Ellen is always up to something interesting.
Ellen is a kook. I love this part because I get to do crazy stuff that is just like old school funny. I love it, Good old, oh, you can hear Mick in the background. Yeah, so just like good old-fashioned goofy fun. I love doing that stuff.
And if you were queen for a day and actually could decide one thing for your character in the upcoming season, what would it be?
If I were queen for a day and could name what I'd like to do. Yeah, it's a queen for just a day and could only ask for one thing to do on this show, it would be to dance. I love to dance, and I love to comedy dance.
That would be a lot of fun.
And then sometimes I think I'm not comedy dancing, but it's funny. It's comedic.
What do you think? Why do you think fans love this show this much?
I mean, honestly, I think we've got great writers, and I think we've got a great cast. I mean, I think we've got a great formula. But I also know people who just love the dog. I mean, we've got this delicious rescue dog voiced by this hilarious actor, Stephen Full, who'd been on the show, the Disney XD show, I'm in the Band. I'd played the mom on that recurring, and he'd been a regular cast member on that. And that was done by the same executive producer. And I just think that's the perfect blend of dog and voice. I love what they do with the thing is the kids are really so how does the dog really talks, huh? How does the dog type? The dog really types? Really, how do they make him talk? He talks, right? So it's really believable, and there's something really lovely about the relationships that Stan has with the kids, and I think that the relationships that we have as a family, and we muddle through, and we're a blended family, and there's all kinds of craziness, but we all love each other, and that's very clear. And we have a great time together. So I think it's a mix of, big, crazy, funny, and then some really sweet, emotional, true moments, and then also some, sharp writing. I mean, I think there's definitely comedy that's on a more sophisticated level for the adults. We try to throw in a Nixon joke or an Eisenhower joke.
And this is one thing that's really great about the show is you guys have fantastic interaction on screen. How do you guys manage to just capture this chemistry so well?
I mean, I just feel lucky to be working with these people. Regan is a seasoned improviser. The guy who plays my husband, he's a Groundling, which is a famous LA improv troupe. And they've started to just in the script say Bennett and Ellen riff. And so we've started to just improvise, and they let us go. And that's just, I just follow the master there. But I just think we've got really talented people working together, and I think chemistry is one of those lightning in a bottle things. I think we have it, and I think we're just really lucky. I think they did a great job casting. I'm just have so much fun with this cast. It is a really fun job for me. It really is.
So let me ask you a question. One of the sayings in Hollywood is that working with animals is very difficult, but apparently you guys do it so well. So what's the secret?
When I first agreed to take this job, my husband was like, "Really? Kids and animals? Really?" Really. Here's the thing. The kids are fantastic. The dog is fantastic. But the truth of the matter is, the mom and dad don't know the dog can talk, so we don't have long emotional interactions with the dog. And that is nice.
That's the secret.
That's the secret to working with the dog, is don't know he can talk. Briefer interactions. Oh, there's the dog on the couch. Get off the couch, Stan. And I'm out.
That's perfect. Now, season 1, what's the standout moment for you, on or off screen?
A lot of people mention the parrot episode, Lucy the parrot. Lucy, there was no acting involved, really. I did get bit. Address this field wound. He's going to drain the blood. Yeah, no, that was really appropriate at that moment. I did get the poop down the in the hair and down the neck, inside the shirt. Yeah, a little accident. Yeah, it was. So, and it was slightly terrifying to have a giant parrot swoop in and try to find purchase on my head with its claws.
And you're doing it again.
And yes, and Lucy makes a recurrence. But I also, I love some of these shows where, there's a Christmas episode that's has a lot of big craziness, but also has sweet moments with Avery and Mom. Avery's breakup, we get to have really sweet moments. And yeah, and then we've got that, that gag reel that you see, all that just, what a fun, goofy year it was with all the bloopers and the dancing and the behind the scenes stuff.
Now, my final question for you, what's your message for the fans as they get ready for season 2 of Dog with a Blog?
I just feel like, spread the word, people. Spread the love, spread the word. I mean, I know I've had a lot of adults say to me, don't tell anyone, but I watch the show. Oh, your kids? No, I don't have kids. I like dogs. So really, it's really meant for adults too. It's meant for everybody. There's something for everybody in there. Yeah, you don't have to. I know people think talking dog, I know that's kind of cartoonish, but there's all levels of funny, and there's, and it's somebody everybody can relate to. And ultimately, in the end, you laugh, and there's really sweet, meaningful moments too. So bring your friends. Have a viewing party.
There you go.